everyone, it's Miss Kristin from Town Hall, and it's time for ArtVentures. Today I'm outside, and I thought what we would try to make is some Puffy Sidewalk paint. So if you've ever used sidewalk chalk, what we're going to try today is just a recipe, see if we can make our own, okay? So it's possibly going to get messy. Some things that you're going to need are going to be a bowl to mix your paint in. You need flour, water, food coloring, and some liquid dish soap. Now, food coloring, obviously it just depends on what color paint you want to make. So if you want to make more than just one color, that means you'll need more food coloring choices, right? So you might need a couple extra containers too, depending on how much you, how many colors you want to make. So I'm going to go ahead and open our flour. And the recipe that we're going to try today says we need to have 1 cup of flour. So I'm going to measure out 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of flour. This is actually half a cup, so I have to do 2 of these. And dump that into your bowl. And it's kind of windy out today, so I'm going to try not to blow away while I make this. All right, next step is we need 1 cup of water. Flour or to keep my tablecloth down. And I'm going to add 1 cup of water. So you're going to see me do 2, but that's because, again, this measuring cup I'm using is just for a half. So 2 halves equal 1 whole. So see, you're learning stuff as we go, right? All right, next you're going to need a tablespoon of dish soap. Dish soap we happen to have is green. So I'm using a tablespoon, measuring that out, and I'm dumping 1 tablespoon of soap in my mixture. All right, next step is going to be, I'm going to stir. I brought out a whisk. You could probably use a spoon, a fork. I guess you could use your hands, because you know, everybody likes to get messy, right? And you just mix it up. Stir, stir, stir. And I guess you can just stir it till it gets to be whatever consistency you like best. And then I'm going to add some food coloring. Now, if you've ever colored Easter eggs or used food coloring for other projects, you know the more you add, the darker it'll be, right? So remember, once you add the food coloring, though, you cannot take it out. So you may want to start with just a little. See what color it is, and if you think you want it darker, then you can add a little bit more as you go. So can you see it's all turning green in here? So obviously I only brought green. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, green is the only food coloring that we have at Town Hall right now. So we have a food coloring shortage at Town Hall. That is fine. Thankfully it's summer, so I can demonstrate by making a green leaf, a tree. We can make a green flower. We can make a green sun. We could make a green car, a green smiley face. Options are endless. Okay, so I've got it all mixed up. It's pretty easy, right? Really the fun part is just going to be painting. So, real quick, here's the recipe that I used. I hope it's not backwards. But I used 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of liquid dish soap, and food coloring. I recommend 5 to 10 drops. Like I said, start with a little, stir it, and wait until you get the shade of the color that you like, and that's what you should go with. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to be really tricky with this camera, and we're going to walk over here to the driveway of Town Hall, and let's see. I brought a foam brush and a paintbrush. So let's see. I'm going to be the tester, see if this works, and just paint away. Now, moms, dads, babysitters, grandparents, teenager that's in charge, if you use this and then you're like, oh great, made a huge mess on the driveway. Dad's gonna be mad when he has to try to park the car, or the neighbors don't like it when we use sidewalk chalk, or I don't like what I drew. What do you think you could do? I'm gonna tell you what you could do. Get a bucket of water, get a hose from the garden, a cup of water even, and hose it off. That's the perfect way to save the day. Now I'm gonna try to write a message here for you. Does anybody know what I'm gonna write? On the edge of your seats, I bet, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see. I hope she can spell. Is that what you were thinking? You're like, I hope that she doesn't spell it wrong. I'm gonna have to get down and dirty. Good thing I wore my dirty pants to work, huh? Joking, they're clean pants, but now they're gonna be dirty. Okay, hopefully you guys are making cooler colors than I am. But what else can you paint? You can paint the sidewalk, you can paint the driveway. I know Town Hall has, see that brick wall behind me? I wonder if I would be allowed to paint on that. I could probably paint on some bricks. And behind me is also my boss's window. Maybe I could just knock on the window and ask her. Do you think she'll say yes, or do you think she'll say no? I'm guessing she'll probably look at me like, what are you doing now? But I'm trying to make fun stuff for the kids, right? Oh, what else would be funny is if that ant got too close, because I almost painted right over him. He'd have some stories to tell when he went home, huh? Like, I was just out taking a walk, and this lady had this green stuff on a brush, and she totally just touched me with it. How rude. Okay, I got stuff blowing in it. It's making it look crazy. Okay, so I wrote a word. It totally looks upside down in what I'm looking at the camera right now. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to make you a flower. This driveway is pretty bumpy. I need something a little bit smoother, like a canvas. But that's not the point. The point is to make sidewalk chalk or paint. Well, I hope you guys try this. I would say that if you're not gonna paint with all of it today, I'd make sure that you put it in a container that has a lid. Probably save until tomorrow, but it might not last that long. It is made with ingredients, but I bet it does not taste good, so I don't recommend eating this. Oh, can anyone hear a plane flying over me? I feel like I should show you. Sounds like I'm on it. I'm not flying away, I promise. I'm painting away. Get it? Haha, painting away. You guys got good jokes at your house too, I bet. Okay, so who thinks anybody else that works at Town Hall will see this? Huh? What do you think? And this is puffy. Can you tell that it's puffy? Like it's not flat. I wonder if this will be here tomorrow when I come in. All right, let's see if I can show this to you. Does it look backwards? I don't know if you're seeing it forward or not. I'm trying not to lay my head on the ground. Now can you see it looks puffy? Anybody? Anybody? Let me put my hand in it for you. See? Puffy paint. Oh, that's what I could do actually. Put my hand in it. See this? Can you see my puffy handprint? Now that's pretty cute. How many handprints can you make on your driveway? Okay, that's it. We made puffy sidewalk paint. I hope you try it out. I hope you make more colors than I did. And let's see what you can paint on your house. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.